Alright, welcome back everyone. I'm Niz and we are in game 2 of this best of 3 between Team Midnite and unfortunately Freedom Stack didn't tag up this game, but they're going up against Freedom Stack on the Radiant side. And this is, just to remind everyone, this is a CEVO-Open playoffs. We are in round 3 of the losers bracket. And Freedom Stack, if they lose this game, they are gone. They are out of the tournament, or league I guess I should call it. And Team Midnite on the cusp of just one more win and they're advancing to the next round.
10 seconds remaining.
And we're already quite a bit into this draft. We've got Axe,
5
Bat,
seconds, 10 seconds
and
remaining.
Sniper getting banned out. Nothing really unusual there. But that has
5
freed
seconds
up
remaining.
a Juggernaut,
Dire
Venge,
team
Lion,
ban.
and now an Elder Titan pick. And we saw an Elder Titan get picked last night in SCS. And
Radiant
it definitely
team
surprised
ban.
the hell out of me. It was running the off lane.
Dire team
And
ban.
well, it wasn't really able
Radiant
to get much
team
done.
ban.
Didn't really have much synergy with the team in terms of
Dire
getting
team ban.
the Earth Splitter out. And you know
Dire
what?
team pick.
I want to point out something else. I mentioned it potentially last game. The Meepo
Dire
ban coming
team
out from
pick.
Indie Bear. And I was saying, you know, maybe they're going to consider banning the Meepo next game. And they do just that.
Radiant
They ban out the
team
Meepo.
pick.
They also ban out the Tinker, which is interesting as well. I'm not sure why they're choosing
Radiant
to ban the Tinker.
team
Obviously,
pick.
Indie Bear or Team Midnite knows something about this kind of strategy that Freedom Stack's going after.
Dire
But they
team
will ban
pick.
out the Tinker.
Disruptor!
Shadow Fiend and Void were the bans for
Dire
Freedom Stack.
team
Apparently
pick.
they really don't like playing against Faceless Void. It was they banned that last game as well. Well, we've got our support duo for Team Midnite. That's the Vengeful Spirit and the Ancient Apparition. We've got the safe lane farmer and the
Radiant
Juggernaut. And now we
team
have
pick.
the offlaner and the Clockwork. And that's a pretty scary lineup already
Radiant
coming out from Team
team
Midnite.
pick.
But Freedom
Dire
Stack's got
team
an interesting
ban.
lineup as well. They've got a support duo of Lion and Disruptor. An
Dire team
offlaner's
ban.
Elder Titan, and I'm guessing a mid Naga Siren. It could be safe lane. I guess we'll have to wait and see on that
10
one.
seconds remaining.
But they really like ratting Freedom
5
Stack.
seconds.
They
10
get
seconds
another
remaining.
hero that's good at just kind of pushing different places on the map and putting a lot
5
of pressure.
seconds remaining.
Maybe that's why Team Midnite chose to ban out the Tinker. It's the same
Reserve
kind of
time.
strategy, the same kind of playstyle that goes with the Meepo, the Tinker. Interesting, but
Radiant
Freedom
team
Stack will
ban.
pick up the Naga Siren. Last ban will be Puck from Team Midnite.
Radiant team
And
ban.
now, what is Freedom Stack going to ban out? Well, it's going to be a mid-hero. Whatever mid-hero they feel most scared about.
10 seconds remaining.
I
5
don't know,
seconds.
it's,
10 seconds remaining.
Counters Naga super hard.
5 seconds remaining.
Obviously, Freedom Stack isn't... They're taking their time on this one as well.
Reserve time.
Gives me a chance to look on over to the chat where I see Ultimate has said, shout out to Bergschrund, aka I got this. So we've got another fan of Freedom Stack in the house. Good to see. Oh, Freedom Stack. Taking their time with this ban, come on! I'm so excited to see how this game is going to go. Last game was so good. I tell you, I normally cast SCS and we get some good games in that, but we also get a lot of stomps. But casting these games in the CEVO playoffs, we've had some really good games, and that's really nice to see. And I'm glad that Freedom Stack and Team Midnite are putting on quite the show here. Deuce is going to be the final ban
Dire team
coming out
pick.
from Freedom Stack.
Dire team pick.
Interesting. Now what's Team Midnite going to choose to go with? They've kind of got their pick of kind of any hero, any mid-hero they want to go up
10
against this Naga.
seconds remaining.
They even
10
know that the
seconds
Clockwork's going to have
remaining.
an alright time in the offlane. It's a dire offlane
5
Clockwork, so he's going to
seconds
be able to
remaining.
cogs block the creeps. They're going to go with
Radiant
Magnus.
team pick.
Hero that should do quite well against the Naga Siren. Of course, both
Radiant
heroes are going to
team
kind of
pick.
get what they want in that mid lane. But it's a hero that should be doing alright. I'll give him a decent amount of team fight. It'll also allow them to empower the Juggernaut. And that's going to be an empowered Chilling Touch Juggernaut. I always
10 seconds
am like hesitant
remaining.
to call it Chilling Touch. It is Chilling Touch. I know the name of the spell.
10 seconds remaining.
That Juggernaut's going to be hitting so hard. And on top of that, the Venge Aura
5
and
seconds
the minus
remaining.
armor
Reserve
from Wave
time.
of Terra. And who knows, we're probably going to see a medallion coming out from the Vengeful
Reserve
Spirit
time.
again. Freedom Stack looking for, I'm guessing Hydra's hero here. Although, maybe Hydra is the one who plays the Naga Siren. And maybe it's Freedom's hero. I don't know, definitely taking their time. And you know what? They've got time. Why not? We've got an extra 15 seconds. But then we'll find out.
10 seconds remaining.
They have a
10
lot
seconms
of
remaining.
synergy with the Elder Titan. This is a very different lineup
Centaur War Runner.
than I saw last night with Elder Titan, and I was right. We're looking to pick Freedom's hero. They're going to go with the Centaur War Runner. Really interesting, and that essentially gives them two offlaners with the Elder Titan and the Centaur, but I think they're going with the Centaur mid to go up against the Magnus, and that's a very interesting pickup. And it is going to be the Naga Siren played by Hydra. Well, let's talk a little bit about the synergy of the ultimates we have here. We've got Elder Titan with the Earth Splitter. That pairs
10
incredibly
seconds
well with the
remaining.
kinetic field
10
and the stack
seconds
storm coming out
remaining.
from the Disruptor. You've got Sleep to set up all that. And then still you've got Centaur jumping in, stomping. You've got the Earth Spike. You've got
Prepare
Hex
for
coming out
battle.
from Lion. You've got so
Prepare
much
for
CC
battle.
coming out for Freedom Stack. And speaking of which, they are going to be on the Radiant side. And let's introduce who's on which heroes. As we've got Freedom playing the Centaur War Runner. We've got Kaneki, and we've got a pause once again. Wouldn't be official without a pause. We've got Kaneki on the Elder Titan. We've got, well, that guy with the weird name. I'm just going to call him Lion, on the Lion. We've got Hydra playing the Naga Siren. Interesting lanes already. We've got Bergstrand, aka I Got This. Thanks to Ultimate in chat. He's going to be playing the Disruptor. On the Dire side, we have Indie Bear playing that Vengeful Spirit once again. And of course, Mystery is going to be on the AA once again, going with the same support duo they went with last game. Breezy is going to be on the Magnus. That leaves, as I scroll down a little bit here, ABC on the Clockwork. You can barely see him right now. And then Cunning, aka Viole. I have no idea. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm just going to keep calling him Cunning because that's his name. He's going to be playing the Juggernaut. Well, we had to resume. That was a little bit weird. Okay, well, we've got a smoke coming out from Team Midnite. They're going to get revealed immediately. And here we go. Will we actually get an engage here? Freedom was actually typing. He didn't realize he kind of accidentally unpaused there. I'm not really sure what happened, but it looks like Cunning has joined up with the pack.
30 seconds to battle. 30
And,
seconds to
I was
battle.
thinking we may have a moment here to take a better look at the items, but teams are so close to each other. I don't think anything's actually going to happen here, but I don't want to get too distracted with the items. Okay, I think we've got a moment here. We've got Lion with boots of travel. That would be impressive. Boots of speed. So he's going to have that increased mobility. That's pretty
The
standard
battle
coming up from the
begins.
Lion. And we also
battle
see Indy
begins.
on the Vengeful Spirit choosing to
Which my bounty, which my matriarch will prize.
we don't see a smoke coming up from either team. Of course, Team Midnight already used one to get down to the bottom lane, but we do see a set of sentries coming out from Freedom Stack. They've already used one, sensing that Team Midnight's rotation down there had resulted in them placing an observer ward. So placing 1 sentry, trying to find it, but they don't find it. It's a little bit lower. So they miss out on getting that, but they do have 1 more sentry, so maybe they're going to go for it a second time. And ABC using that cogs block in the off lane, and that'll lead us into introducing the matchups, as we've got Clockwork in the off lane going up against the Centaur. It's a safe lane Centaur with a Lion and a Disruptor supporting him. The mid lane, we've got Magnus up against Naga, so that's to be expected. And in the top lane, it's an offlane Elder Titan going up against Jug, Venge, and Ancient Apparition. And we saw Kaneki take a fall last game. Definitely going to have to be a little bit more careful as Elder Titan than he was on Bristleback. ABC taking a lot of damage on this clock. We're getting forced to use a cog. Thunderstrike will come out. We're going to see first blood here in the next tick. And there we go. ABC goes down, getting a little bit greedy, trying to get as much XP as he can from this camp. And in the end, he will get picked off. But Kaneki now will get hit with a magic missile, but they're not able to get enough right clicks off. How is mid lane going? We've got Breezy just delivering his bottle right now. He's at 6 and 3 CS, and that's actually tied with Hydra, who's also already got his bottle. He rushed bottle a little bit faster. ABC going to be going for the 2-minute rune. Looks like he's going to get that despite Earth Spike coming out. He will get a regen. That'll regen a little bit of his HP, but that was cancelled by the Lion's auto attack. Got the top rune is a bounty, and they're just going to secure that until Breezy's able to rotate up to bottle up and get a fresh set of charges. Looks like in terms of rotation, we're going to have a much more passive game coming out from the supports. We saw a lot of movement last game. Well, actually, they're going to get a rotate around to the back of Kaneki. They're going to lead with the magic missile, and Kaneki is, well, not really sure how he's going to get out of that one, and, well, he doesn't. As Cunning is going to get the kill there on the Juggernaut. 1-1 is the score now. ABC, he's taking so much damage in this bottom lane. It feels like all the action's going to be in the... Oh my god, I can't believe it. I had my mic muted on the stream. I apologize. God, that's embarrassing. That would have been muted the entire draft. Thanks for letting me know, Javi. That's the first time I've ever done that. I apologize. Amateur plays. Well, what have I been talking about? I've been talking about the fact that well, we're going to have a much more passive game coming out of the supports. As it looks like they're just going to be sticking in their lanes. There's not going to be too many rotations to the mid lane, as both Magnus and Naga Siren aren't really the most gankable mids. So expect the supports to kind of stay in their lanes, and that means the offlaners are going to see the most action. As they're probably going to be trying to play pretty greedy, but they need to be careful. ABC is going to get glimpsed back, and he's going to go down as he gets glimpsed back right into a Centaur Stomp, followed by an Earth Spike. And I don't care which offlaner you are, you're not surviving that. Now, Kaneki in the top lane is going to get spun down by Cunning. Despite just being level 1 stun, or spin, we'll have enough damage to kill off that Elder Titan.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Like I said, there's all the action's going to be in the off lanes. As both offlaners have been playing really, really aggressive. We've already seen ABC go down twice, and we've also seen Kaneki go down twice. Now is Indie Bear trying to make a rotation here? Looks like he's thinking about it. Doesn't have any mana to Magic Missile yet, but he's going to be close. He's 200 mana off from that. He still doesn't have enough mana. Will he get bottled? No, doesn't look like it. Now he will, okay. Just had to wait for it to come in on the crow. This is our first support rotation that we've seen. And Indy will place the Observer Ward, so that also came in on the courier, I believe. So the second set of wards come available at 4.5 minutes. So obviously buying those as soon as they were available, but waiting on Breezy's courier usage to deliver them. Speaking of which, Breezy moving on into the Radiant Jungle, trying to find Hydra, but he's already managed to clean up the majority of that camp. So won't really be able to do much of anything in terms of stopping him. And now ABC really wants these runes. He will get hit with an Earth Spike. He's got to be careful of Glimpse. But with just the two of them and Earth Spike on cooldown, I don't really see them getting a kill on ABC. Kaneki now losing quite a bit of HP, and that Shockwave got him really, really low. Will Indy Bear be able to get anything off? No, he's going to try to throw the Shockwave, but yeah, ET's a little bit faster than that, so Breezy unfortunately not able to get the kill there with that Shockwave. ET's going to be even a little bit faster as he just finished his Tranquil Boots as well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He's doing better than this Clockwork, because he's managed 14 CS, whereas Clockwork's only got 6. Speaking of which, he's now got Hex, followed by Earth Spike, followed by Stomp, and then Double Edge. So ABC goes down again. This has been a tough game for the offlaners, as ABC is starting 0-3. Well, we've got Jug way out ahead in terms of CS, as he's 55-6. Closest competitor is the Centaur, 41-8. That's a huge difference, but Freedom does have 2 kills, so you have to keep that in mind. And well, we've got 2 kills as well on the Juggernaut, so I kind of forgot about that for a second. ABC playing so aggressive, trying to get a kill onto Freedom, but he will get hit with the Earth Spike from the Lion. Now we're seeing a lot more rotations coming out as supports are starting to get a little bit more active on the map. And interesting circle that was drawn on the map there by the Radiant, just kind of circling the Dire jungle. I hate how it gets all jagged when I draw like that real quick, but so they know that something's kind of going on with either with stacking, or that's where the supports are. The Vengeful Spirit is the more important one, as they already knew where the Ancient Apparition was. We might actually have some action here, as Breezy's going to run into Kaneki at the rune. Kaneki already got the regen. Oh, no, we're not going to have any action. Well, we might now, as Freedom just picked up a Blink Dagger and he's TPing to the mid lane. He will jump onto ABC, and looks like ABC is going to go down again. This has been a tough game for him. Freedom doesn't really have mana to do anything else. He can blink and use a Double Edge, but he can't use a Stomp. Sleep will get used to get them a kill onto Breezy here. Breezy will jump all the way over. Maybe he should have just put them up on the cliff there. I don't think Breezy really had a shot of getting out of there. But he'll go down, and now Cunning's coming in from behind. This would be him running into 5 enemy heroes. This is kind of crazy. Now Indy and Mystery are there. Here comes ABC as well, though. We even have a buyback from Breezy. This is a very risky play coming up from Team Midnite. Kaneki will go down, so they get a kill on both Freedom and Kaneki at the cost of just Indy Bear, and looks like Lion's going to go down eventually. Unless he's got some masterful juke plays, but nope, the Shockwave will find him.
You should have known better.
And so that was a 3-for-1. The fight recap won't give us the information we need on who was the victor in that, but Team Midnite did use a buyback there onto Breezy, their mid play, and that's going to delay the blink, or you'd think it would, but Breezy getting that kill on the Lion, and I'm not sure if he got any other kills. Actually, he's only been a part of 1 kill. He's 1-1-0, so not getting any other gold there. But he's still pretty damn close to his Blink Dagger, just 400 away from that. ABC chasing down Kaneki with the Battery Assault procced. He needs to be careful he doesn't push a little bit too hard. He is kind of low. And with a TP from any kind of support or anything like that on the Radiant side, he could find the quick way back to the fountain once again. As That would have been his 5th death. Oh my goodness. It's a hard game. It's a hard game for ABC. That fight that they had just north of mid lane was pretty important for them and pretty important for ABC because he did net 2 kills and an assist there, so that was huge for him. Indy Bear and Breezy have smoked up. They're trying to get something done. Breezy just 200 away from that blink dagger. Oh, they're going to find Hydra. Here we go. Smoke has been popped. They're going to lead with the magic missile and with the skewer and even a rocket flare coming in from ABC just with the nice kill steal there. Getting the kill is more important on the Naga. Ooh, we're going to have a static storm and a huge kinetic field that actually blocked off Breezy right in here. I can't really draw it because it's under the trees. But terrific placement on that kinetic field, securing them the kill onto Breezy there. ABC using the cogs to block off most of them, not blocking off Freedom. Freedom will now blink forward and get a stomp off onto ABC, but it's immediately covered by the magic missile from Indy Bear, allowing ABC to almost get away, but Lion is there with the Hex. In the meantime, just like last game, Cunning left completely alone in this top lane. Will push down this tier 1 tower by himself. And well, last game we saw Kaneki TP up here to come defend, but looks like no one's going to come to defend, so Cunning will definitely enjoy the free space that he has as he just continues slapping away at those creeps with his samurai sword. Now he's going to make his way back into the jungle. Breezy just picking up his blink dagger. It's going to be flying in on the courier, so he doesn't have it on him yet. But RP is off cooldown, so he's got that available to him. You know, on the bottom lane, Kaneki's in a whole lot of hurt, as ABC has found him in the cogs with the battery assault with Mystery CT. And they're going to get that kill 9-7. So Team Midnite definitely coming back in this, and we're going to switch right on over to the net worth. You can see Cunning way out ahead. 1,000 gold ahead of anyone else in the game. And that's the, well, 1,000 gold ahead of the Centaur, who's pretty much going to stop farming now. As he's got his blink dagger, he's going to start being a lot more active on the map. And that makes Cunning essentially 2,000 gold ahead of the farmer on Freedom stack, and that's going to be Hydra on this Naga Siren. Ooh, already at 2,500 gold, getting pretty close to that relic. That's not bad farm coming up from this Naga Siren. You'd like to see it a little bit faster, but there's been a lot of pressure, there's been a lot of action going on, and we saw her get picked off last time she did this camp, so that would have definitely set her back. Team Midnite definitely taking advantage of the fact that they're on the dire side once again. And they're going to go after Roshan, and well, this is going to be an early Aegis for Cunning, and ABC living life on the edge as that clockwork. Roshan will go down, and now we're going to have Breezy get initiated on, or maybe he initiated there. It looks like he did use RP, so Breezy making an aggressive play in the mid lane and not paying off for him. Is, I don't know, he had both his Juggernaut and his Vengeful Spirit sitting in the Roche pit. Just kind of had to buy time for them to finish that. But he does jump forward and use his RP. I'm not sure if anyone else is with him.
Clear as eyes.
Take a quick look at the net worth, and oh my goodness, that has been up and down, but this game is close. It's up and down because this graph doesn't go anywhere higher than 75 or 750 gold in any which way. We got an Omni Slash. My camera work was absolutely atrocious there. As I missed the click onto where Kaneki was running for his life, but we saw ABC getting the kill with the rocket. Well, actually we didn't, but Rocket Flare got the kill after Omni Slash did most of the damage. Freedom, Lion, and Hydra. We're going to look to push this mid lane.
Radiant structures
Bergstrom's still standing, hiding in these trees. He was hiding there while all that action was going on in the bottom lane, and still hiding. Just going to throw out an observer ward. Cunning will get the tier 1 by himself.
Tower has fallen.
Team Midnite will gather his 4 in the mid lane. Looks like Cunning's coming to join them from the bottom. No, he's actually going to stop to farm up some birds. And now he's on his way. Now we're going to get Bergström TPing in as well. He's coming into the tier 2. We're going to have a sleep. We're going to have our initiation. Cunning is at the old easy camp. We're going to have a crack coming out from Elder Titan. It's going to hit 3. Huge kinetic field static storm. Breezy goes down before he's able to use RP. Mystery's going to go down as well. Now Freedom's coming in. Oh, he blinks. He actually blinks back and then uses his stomp. So it looks like he just accidentally double-clicked his blink dagger and blinked back towards Fountain, which meant he wasn't able to get the stomp on whichever target he was going after. So Team Midnite will just lose 2 in that engage. But that was terrific coordination from Freedom Stack as they open with sleep, lay down a really nice Earth Splitter from the Elder Titan. And then on the back of that, they had a huge kinetic field static storm to secure them the kill onto Breezy. That's a lot of ultimates that went down for just 2 kills, but the coordination was definitely impressive. They have an Ice Blast fly and hit both the supports. But they're not going to be able to engage onto it.
Top tower is under attack.
Let's quickly jump around to all the heroes, see who's got what. So you got an Urn on Disruptor. Lion already at 1950 gold. He's getting closer and closer to his Blink Dagger. Blink incredibly important on Lion. Kaneki looks like he's got a Staff of Witchery and his Sage's Mask. Looks like he's after his Yule Scepter. And I think it's flying with the Courier right now. No, it's not. But he's getting close to it. It's an interesting ward location. Wonder why Indy chose to place that ward location. Doesn't really give you a ton of vision. I'll check the vision in a second as this catapult goes down. It's going to have quite a bit more as these trees are down. But once they respawn, that's going to be a little bit less viable ward. And here we go. Let's see exactly what kind of vision it gives you. Oh, it gives them a decent amount this way. It doesn't kind of give you all the vision of that kind of rotation. And it doesn't give you vision of this rotation. It gives you a little bit of sight here, but it doesn't give you this way. Typical spot is actually here, which gives you vision up this way. And in all these avenues. I don't know. I don't know that word location. Oh, don't want to dwell on it too long, but let's just keep it bouncing around seeing who's got what. Well, there's the most important item as... Oops, I didn't switch the vision back. I'm like, where's Naga? We've got the Radiance finished by Hydra. And that's by far the most important item pickup in this game. As we continue to bounce around, take a look at all the heroes. See what they've got. We've got Blink, Vanguard, and looks like we're building into a Crimson Guard. And Freedom also getting a jacket. So, sensing that maybe there's going to be a lot of magic damage coming out, and I guess there is. They've got the Shockwave, they've got a Rocket Flare, Battery Assault's magic damage. You also have all the right-click damage coming out through Chilling Touch, and AA's damage in general is going to be magical. Oh, ABC playing a little bit too aggressive there. Freedom and Lion just waiting. They knew what was going on. ABC's not having a good game. It's a 6 death, and that's going to be enough to get the Blink Dagger for Lion. It's going to be flying in on the Courier. Well, we just saw all the items on the Radiant side. Let's take a look at the Dire side. We've got Indy. What? Well, 1,600 gold. He's doing quite well for himself on the Vengeful Spirit. Not as well as the Lion, but doing decent. I'm guessing he's going to be going after... I mean, he's been pulling quite a bit of his money. Maybe he's not going Medallion this game. 4 staff would be my second guess, but still saving quite a bit of gold. I imagine he would have bought, because most, I mean, he's got only 500 reliable. Well, we're going to have an Omni Slash onto Freedom, but as soon as that ends, Cunning is going to land into a Static Storm Kinetic, but the Sleep comes out and basically nullifies it. But the Earth Splitter is there to secure the kill onto Indy Bear. Cunning will get his spin off and able to get out away from that. And now he's going to try to re-engage. 2 shots, Lion. And now he's after Bergstrand. Breezy's going to arrive to help him with the shockwave. And, well, we lose Bergstrand as well. Hydra and Kaneki are going to be running for their life. They're the only 2 left on Freedom Stack. And they look like they're just going to fall back and farm a little bit more. Mystery's got 1,000 gold. He's got a lot of items. Like a lot of, basically he's got an item in all, he's got all 6 slots filled right now.
Radiant's bottom tower
which is a
under
little bit
attack.
unusual for an ancient apparition. You typically want to see him be picking up a point booster relatively soon, so he typically doesn't actually get enough items to fill everything. But, you know, one of those items is a smoke, one's a ward. You know, it's pretty easy for him to fill
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
create a... Oh, wow! Cunning's just going to go down as Lion blinks forward, gets that Earth Spike, followed by the Finger Bang. And now Stampede's going to be used. They're going to try to chase down Breezy. Will they be able to catch him? Breezy trying to juke into the trees there and get a TP off, but he will get glimpsed. ABC hook shots in on the Clockwork, but he will go down to Freedom.
Dire's top tower is under
It looks like we're going to lose Breezy as well, so 2 heroes getting picked off. Looks like it was just going to be Breezy. ABC tried to jump in and help him, but unfortunately loses his life. Nice Ice Blast coming in from Mystery, getting a return kill onto the Disruptor played by Bergstrand.
Dire's top tower.
Nice little snipe there from Mystery.
Top tower has fallen.
That's going to put him at 1,600 gold. See what kind of... well, we almost have a 4 staff on Breezy. ABC's got his Blade Mail.
Tower is under attack.
1,200 gold as well. Interesting to see what he's going to choose to pick up. I wonder if... Is this a 4 staff game?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I don't know, I've played quite a bit of Clock. I don't know what the choice is this game. I don't know. I'm interested to see what ABC is going to choose to pick up. Incoming. What does Cunning have? Well, he's got a Battle Fury. He's got a Mask of Madness.
Dire's
he's got a Manta.
tower is under attack.
And he's even got an Aquila. Okay. Indie Bear is elected to go with a Midas. So sensing that this game's going to go late. Really weird pickup. He's sensing that this game's going to go late going up against the Naga, but I don't feel like his team is
Radiant's
strong
middle
going late
tower
against the
is under
Naga.
attack.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see how that one pans out. We had the Crimson Guard finish with Freedom. We quickly cycled through all the items on the Radiant side. It took us a while to go through all of them, but Kaneki is now finished his Yules. He just finished that about maybe 30 seconds ago. Beyond that, we've got the Travels finished on the Naga Siren, and the Disruptor, well, hasn't really gotten too much. He does have 700 gold on hand, though. Question is how much space will Hydra have as he just keeps farming up? I feel like Team Midnite really needs to start putting the pressure on. They tried with those fights going on in bottom, but they just stayed a little bit long. They will smoke and now try to go on the offensive. Try to potentially pick someone off. Maybe it's going to be to wrap around.
Incoming. Dire's bottom tower is under
Here
attack.
we go. They're going to go after Bergstrand. Lion's there as well.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Has the tier 1 gone down? Oh, we're going to have the hook shot onto Lion. And that's going to be immediately followed up by a glimpse. The Ice Blast will fly in. That will get them the kill onto Lion, but Sleep getting used as well. Earth Splitter's going to come out. It will land on 3 if they time this right. Oh, they don't! They get the timing off as the Sleep completely negates, sorry, the Earth Splitter, but the Static Storm and the Kinetic Field were there, so they clean up the kills regardless. And that's going to be 4 kills for Freedom Stack. Just the AA is the only one surviving. And they just lost the
Dire's
Lion.
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom
Absolute
tower
disaster for Team Midnite. They definitely saw that going a lot better for them. It's just the amount of team fight that Freedom Stack has is just incredible. This is an incredibly old
Dire's bottom tower is
combo
under
with the
attack.
Elder Titan and the Naga Siren. Used to pair it up with a Darkseer, but obviously you don't need that, and with the Disruptor, that adds a little bit to it as well. This is a very interesting draft coming out from Freedom Stack, but I like it. I really, really like it. I think it's a little weak in the laning phase, but they got there. And we take a look at the gold graph, and you can see just how important, how huge and one-sided that last fight was. As it's a 4,000 gold lead now for Freedom Stack, and XP flying up as well. As it's about 4K lead as well. Well, when you lose a fight like that, I guess you're going to have to start going a little bit later. So maybe this Midas is going to start paying off. Cunning has since picked up an Ogre Club. Is that going to be BKB? I guess. Maybe he's feeling really limited by the Disruptor and the Static Storm. Oh my goodness. 3 smokes getting purchased by Lion. We're going to have a hook shot in from ABC on to Hydra and Freedom, but he's going to go down. We're going to have an RP onto 2. The Nog and the Centaur will get caught with that. And now Cunning's going to come in and fight. He will get an Omni Slash off onto Freedom. No one comes in and soaks any of those slashes. Oh, that's got to make Freedom really aggravated there. Unless he was calling for it. You know what? I can probably tank this. Sleep will get used. Earth Splitter will come out. I think it will hit both these heroes. Yes, it will. That'll even push Cunning up onto the high ground. Indie Bear will swap Cunning back down, but now Indie Bear's in a bad spot. They're going to lose everyone. Well, everyone except for Mystery, who's managed to sneak out again. And he's going to start throwing the Ice Blast, I was going to say. I'm going to expect an Ice Blast to come flying in. And we've got another Midas picked up as the Disruptor now picks it up. And look at this. ABC with the hook shot in gets a kill, and he actually gets glimpsed right back to safety. Not that anyone on the Radiant side was looking to fight. But that Ice Blast followed up by ABC with the flare and the hook shot. Not only gets them a kill on the by far the most important target, the Naga, but also prevents them from going for Roche. And look at the HP of this Roche. It's only going to be up around 6,000, maybe 7,000 HP by the time everyone on Team Midnite responds. And, well, they're the Dire side. They've got a little bit easier access to it. And now Freedom Stack, they know. They've got to start hanging around here. They've got to check. And, ooh, that's the perfect rune for them. That's going to be an illusion rune. They're going to park one of those in there. I think. Nope, Freedom proving me wrong. Now is he going to check? No, not electing to check. With these walking up on the high ground, they will see the heroes that they need to with that with those Centaur's illusions. But Cunning doesn't care. He doesn't care that there's any vision potential. He's just going to run straight on in there. Indie Bear and Breezy are going to come in again. Maybe they feel alright with the fact that there's no sleep up. Sleep's still on cooldown for 6 seconds. It's going to be up soon. We are going to have Roche go down. And nice skewer coming out from Breezy. ABC will trap 2 in the cogs. Finger Bang comes out from the Lion. That will claim the life of the Juggernaut, but he's going to respawn with the Aegis. And when he does, he uses the Omni Slash. He will get the kill onto Bergström. Now Hydra's the one getting chased down by the Juggernaut. Never mind. He will use the sleep.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And what's going to happen with this? Are they going to re-engage? They're going to use the ET Stomp. And now Cunning and Breezy have both found themselves in the pit. But nice skewer from Breezy. We'll push Kaneki up onto the high ground. Cunning is going to try to spin, do as much as he can. Now he's in a right-click battle with Freedom. He's going to lose that. Breezy will go down as well. The Ice Blast will come in. It will hit Freedom, but he's going to shatter. Hydra also was afflicted by it as well, but I think he will be okay. As, yeah, he's not getting anywhere near low enough to shatter from that. But what a chaotic fight. Show fight recap, definitely too spread out of a fight for the fight recap to really let us know everything that was going on, but we can at least look at the graphs. And well, it was Freedom Stack favored. And they managed to maintain that. Somehow, the gold swing was basically non-existent, and the XP similar as well. So in the end, I guess we can call that even, despite Team Midnite actually getting the kill on Roche. Well, we almost have Mystery done an egg scepter. He's just about 420 gold away from finishing that. Hydra has finished the Manta, 3,700 gold. And this is Naga getting very, very close to just being so difficult to deal with, if not already there. I feel like going forward, this is almost Freedom Stack's game to lose. Well, let's go through all the heroes, so we make sure we don't skip over any. We've got Blink Dagger, Crimson Guard, and a pipe. I can't even remember the last time I saw a pipe. But Freedom will pick that up, and we're going to have a skewer back from Breezy. But he's in the middle of 4 heroes, and he's going to go down. Oh, no. This, like I said, this is definitely Freedom Stack's game to lose here, as they're definitely in the driver's seat. As we continue with the items. A Yules and a Vlad's on Elder Titan.
Dire's middle tower is under
What does the
attack.
Lion have? Just a Blink Dagger, but that's quite significant for the Lion, especially when he's got 1,600 gold on top of that. We've got Hydra on the Naga, has just finished a Diffusal Blade. And Bergstrand has a Midas, looking to potentially want to run into the jungle and go use a Midas. He even drew that on the map. But we're going to have a Sleep Engage followed up by a Kinetic Static Storm and Elder Titan Crack. They are going to get the kill onto Cunning to start that off. They're going to lose Indie Bear as well on the Vengeful Spirit. Now they've got the Yules up onto ABC. Will they try to go after him? They use a Purge from the Diffusal as well, but not going to chase him. They're just going to play it a little bit safer and go for the tier 2. And there that goes. Will they push to the high ground? Not looking like it. Looks like they're going to back. Maybe they want to go for this tier 2 in the bottom lane. Or maybe they're just going to completely go back to farming. They do have Jug still dead for 40 seconds. Yeah, okay. They're going to go and they're going to push bottom. They're just going to push with the creep wave. Not looking to try and backdoor the tower. Although they probably could have. But here goes this tier 2.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Just hit a pretty important timing on the Dire side as Mystery has just picked up his Egg Scepter. Breezy just got glimpsed back. They're going to use the Stampede to try and catch him out, but Breezy TPs away just in time.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So you notice you got a Blink and a Force Staff on Breezy. I feel like he's had these items for a while as well.
Dire's top
He definitely
tower
hasn't been
has
having a
fallen.
good game either. Both Breezy and ABC have definitely been struggling. Speaking of ABC, he's got his Blade Mail and an Ogre Club. 2,800 gold. That's a lot of gold to have on a Clockwork. Wonder why he's hoarding so much of that gold.
Coming in.
I'm guessing he just wants to pick up BKB.
A gift from the Tempest
He's
of
got to be pretty close to being able to buy it outright. 16 was 1375. He's got enough. He will buy it all at once, which is a little bit weird that he waited until he had just enough. But it is going to be a BKB for ABC. What does Cunning have? Well, he's just finished his BKB. And that'll pair up with his Battle Fury, Mask of Madness, and Manta. And he still hasn't gotten anything with that Midas. He's kind of running around with 1,200 gold. Take another look at the gold graph, and you can just see it's continuously going in Freedom Stack's favor. We're already over 15,000 gold. It's more like math. It's about 17,000 gold in their favor, I think. We are going to get a Yules from Kaneki onto himself, and we're also going to have a Nurse Spike coming out onto Cunning, but Indie Bear's there with the swap, really trying to protect his carry. Had a hookshot fly out, but didn't look like... Oh, it did land, sorry. ABC will just get picked off. And Team Midnight has just been so uncoordinated this game. And Freedom Stack has been anything but. The complete opposite, I should say. As they use a sleep, they throw out all their ultimates, and that's probably the least coordinated they've been all game. Mystery with the subtle play, they're using the smoke of deceit to not die to the Naga illusions. We lose Indie Bear, now we're going to lose Cunning, and Breezy's going to fall here as well. And this is going to be not only a dead Magnus, but at least one set of racks down. And is this maybe even a GG? It could be. This could be the game. Well, they're going to get at least 2 sets of racks here, I think. Tier 3 in the mid's going to go down. Should allow them to get the mid-tier, or mid-melee racks. And they're probably going to go top for the tier 3. It's already taking a little bit of damage. They're actually not the fastest at sieging buildings here.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Still going to go for the tier 3 in the top. They've got quite a lot of time here. They've got 20 seconds before Breezy's up on the Magnus, and they've got 30 seconds before Cunning's up on the Jug. So they don't really have anything to really be too scared about, as this second set of racks is going to go down. But Team Midnight's sticking it. They're even going to use their glyph here to try to delay them a little bit. But team, they're going to be able to get it and back away. Ooh, we are going to have a hook shot coming up from ABC onto Bergstrand. We're even going to have a sleep getting used trying to protect his teammate, but keep in mind, ABC just bought that BKB, so he's not affected by it. That's going to secure him the kill on the Disruptor. Ice Blast is going to fly and it's off the mark. Team Midnight will try to chase, but I don't think they're going to be able to catch anyone. Yeah, they all TP away. And that's certainly something you don't see every day. SNY on an Elder Titan. I mean, it makes sense on him. It gives him the move speed that he wants. It gives him a little bit more damage. It gives him the main chance. It's just an all-around solid item for Elder Titan. We're going to have Roche respawning in 20 seconds. We already have an Ice Vortex in there. Kaneki will walk in and check. See that Roche isn't there and walk away. The Ice Vortex has since gone away.
Loaded to the gills.
And now neither team knows that Roche has just respawned. Breezy. Incredibly low HP on this Magnus. So he's going to have to back away. Well, now Radiant knows. They just scouted with the Elder Titan Ancestral Spirit. So they know Roche is up. I'm not sure exactly how close that was to the timer with Roche respawning, but they're going to go jump in immediately. Look at how far Team Midnight is back right now. They've got 3 basically in their fountain. The other 2 are just on the edge of their base, and this is going to be essentially a free Roche. Well, it could be. But Freedom Stack is playing this incredibly safe. They don't want to risk anything at all, as they're just going to chip away at it with both the Centaur and the Lion. Now the Naga's arrived on the scene. Ping just now has come out as they've actually spotted this movement, and the Reserve Reward's going to get dewarded. But we have an Ice Blast fly in, and I'm guessing there's got to be... Oh, there's a gem on the Disruptor. That's how they dewarded it. Aegis will go on to Hydra. And that means Freedom's going to hold on to the cheese.
Regeneration.
And now they should look to push with this. They should gather in the bottom lane and try to push up into the high ground. But they don't have to go immediately. You gotta wait till their other lanes are pushing and really help control. They've already got the Naga illusions pushing the lanes. That's gonna help. But they've got the stronger creeps as well with the racks down. And once both those lanes are pushing and someone has to go and respond, then they push up and they breach this high ground. And how does Team Midnight engage on this? Look at Indie Bear is stuck back there trying to deal with
Dire's bottom tower
the Naga illusions. We've got a hook shot in from ABC onto Kaneki, who just uses himself, and we're going to have an Ice Blast fly, and it's not... it doesn't hit two. I can't really tell right now. There's too many BKBs and Crimson Guards pop. We're going to have the Static Storm go down as well as a Kinetic Field. We're going to lose ABC as our first hero. And now Mystery's going to get chased down by Hydra and Freedom. Cunning's in the middle, slashing everyone with the Omni Slash. Huge RP, will hit 4. We're going to get a buyback from ABC, but they're still not able to get anything done as Cunning's going to go down. Indie Bear goes down. We're going to get some buybacks coming out from all 3 dead heroes on Team Midnite. And now all 4, every hero that's done on Team Midnite has just bought back. The only one is Mystery, who is not unable to buy back. Cunning's going to go down, and that's a dieback for him. We've got Indie Bear and ABC trying to get a kill onto the line here. Nice swap, but immediately countered by a Blink Dagger coming out from the line. Freedom will now converge with Bergstrom onto ABC, trying to get the kill there. Lion getting incredibly low. Indy almost getting that kill. But once again, Lion finds his way out. He's going to run up onto the high ground. Will Indy be able to catch him out? He doesn't have mana for the magic missile. He can only use the Wave of Terror, and it's not going to matter. He's going to go down. GG was called. We're going to a game 3. God, this series is so good. Freedom Stack. That was a pretty dominant performance from them. They picked a huge team fight oriented lineup, and they executed. They had 2 fights, I think, where their execution wasn't spot on, but every other fight, I mean, even those fights, it wasn't that bad, but every other fight was pretty damn good. My goodness, what a game. I guess I've said this a few times already, but ABC and Breezy not having a good game. 12 deaths and 13 deaths. They really struggled this game. They were both off to a pretty bad start and just couldn't get themselves back into the game. And with the way that these team fights were going, Magnus and Clockwork are both heroes that are pretty much going to die early on into the fights due to all the kind of AoE spells that are going out. But I don't want to miss the next lobby, so I'm going to wrap this up real quick. Once again, I'm Niz. Hopefully you're enjoying the cast thus far. We still have one more game to go in this best of 3. So stick around for that. But if you do have to go, follow me on all 3 of my channels, or any of the channels, whichever ones you like. Twitch.tv, YouTube, and Twitter. They're all NizCast or some variation of NizCast. Search NizCast, you'll find it. Hit me, follow me, or subscribe to whatever channel you like. And definitely tune back in to find some more great amateur Dota 2 action. But I'm going to throw it to music because I don't want to miss this next game, because this has been one hell of a series. So I'll be right back shortly.